hello fellow YouTubers. I'm back again. I'm always doing this, aren't I? Posting a couple of videos and then you don't hear from me and then I'm back. I did promise that I was going to do a video. My friend's been saying get back onto YouTube and things like that, you know. Start doing your videos again. But to be open honest with you guys, I've been that busy. Really busy. And you're probably saying why? Because of this. This is why, guys. Over the past few months, I've basically been buying like broken Dreamcasts, refurbing them and flogging them on eBay for a quick profit. You know, it's going really well, you know, but I also like to spend a bit of time with the consoles, you know, because yous all know I'm a mad Dreamcast fan anyway, so I enjoy the console so much. You know, it's my passion. That console's just my passion. Always has been, always will be. But yeah, I've been working on refurbing these over the past few months. I did go to post a video about 3 months ago because I did purchase a near complete PAL collection. No word of a lie. It was just missing one game to complete the collection, and that was Taxi 2. I had it all piled here. I collected it. It was from, it wasn't far from me. I picked it up for £3.5 and over the past couple of months I've been, you know, just listing all that on eBay, you know, getting my money back on it, which I've done now successfully. I'm actually in the profit money now of like £1,000. I'm in £1,000 now of profit money, which is really good. I've got a console there. That's basically my new console. If you remember, a good while back I done an unboxing of my new console. So I've switcherooed that from the bundle that I picked up. And that's up there. I've got two new consoles up there. They're all in a protective box. Box protectors now. So this console's up on eBay just now at the moment. These consoles are fully refurbed, fully tested, apart from this one. This one needs a new GD-ROM drive and the casing needs cleaning. So basically what I do with these consoles now, guys, is buy them in at 30 quid a pop. And if they've not got the battery mod on them and the resettable fuse, I sell them at £60. And they charge like, I think it's like, I can't remember the postage, it's like second class recorded it. It's £5 odd. So basically people are getting a fully reconditioned stock console, you know. It's 66 quid. And they do fly out. They do fly out because I do put a lot of work in them. A lot of effort goes into these consoles. I'm not like one of these guys that buys in these consoles and just gives them a quick wipe down and, you know, a quick wipe with IP or whatever. These properly get diagnosed, trust me, properly get diagnosed. Before they go up on eBay, they're properly diagnosed. For these, well, 7 consoles, it takes me 2 weeks. 2 weeks to fully recondition them. Well, to recondition them, I'm kind of contradicting myself there. Most of the time goes with testing them, you know, playing games on them and things like that. But I can pop out like 4 consoles in a day that are fully like retro brightened and the lasers have been re-greased. The potentiometers checked on them big time. You know, I do check them with a multimeter now. To begin with, I did on some of them when I couldn't get the pot adjustment right. But now I check every single laser, you know, using a multimeter. And so basically that's what I've been doing, guys. So they all get fully tested. The controller ports get scrubbed inside out with IPA. So there's basically two versions of this that I want to start selling on eBay. Right now I've got like 7 of them advertised on eBay that I've got the battery mod and the resettable fuse mod and new capacitor. So basically the mod that I went for is not the new rechargeable battery, it's the diode mod. So I solder a diode onto the resistor that basically flows a charge to the ML3022s. 2032, sorry. So I've stopped that because it's a cheaper way for the buyer to replace the battery. So when the battery runs out, they just go to like Poundland, buy in the coin cell battery, 99 pence, pop it in, and they're good to go for another 10 years. So that's the reason why I've opted out for the rechargeable battery mods. I've also been working on this as well. Game cases. So any PAL Dreamcast collector knows that these cases are an absolute pain in the arse. Absolute nuisance. Just terrible design. They're just like, you even look at them, they break. You know, I'm even like, I don't want to touch this, do you know what I mean? But yeah, hang on, I'll show you this one. I think it's this one. So as you can see, that's pretty scratched up, yeah. And you all know what I'm like. I like things minty. My discs have got to be minty, everything. So this is a reconditioned one. So I'm working on that. So not as new, but they don't have scratches on them. You know, I maybe should go through the process of like washing them first, but as I said, they're just so fragile. You know, so what I want to do with these is start buying in like cheap games, you know, like say Cue Ball and that, you know, the games that are going to cost like £3-4. Then just get rid of the discs, the manuals, you know, just flog them as a job lot on eBay and sell the cases separately, reconditioned. Make a bit of a profit then. I don't need any more cases, you know I've got enough. Also been working on this, guys. So these are 2 Dreamcast motherboards. These are just practice ones. These will not get put in a console. These are just basically if I find something new about them, you know, I'll just dive right in and just see what I can do with them. So as you can see, these capacitors here, these are the stock ones. And these are ones that I put in on another motherboard because I want to start selling Dreamcasts with full capacitor replacements so that the console's lasting, you know, for the buyer. They're not just buying one of the refurbs, it's lasting about a year and it just needs a full cap replacement. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. I plan to start selling these probably next month, the full upgrades. I'm just looking for a good deal on PSU capacitors because they're quite expensive, so I'm still hunting the internet where I can get them. These are sorted, I know where to get these are sorted. So also on my listings there is a few Dreamcasts that have got new optical lenses. I got about 20 of these from AliExpress. I know, for all places AliExpress, but I got about 20 of them and I've got 6 of them that are working. 6 of them are working and the other 14 are just like dead on arrival. These are the SPU 3200s. So these are definitely not original. I mean, look, that's falling apart. But yeah, I know what you're saying, but you've just got these listed on eBay. Don't worry, I've tested them, and the other ones don't look like this. They actually look like the originals. These other ones that I've got are like, they're like knockoffs, you know. So I'm done with them. I'm not going to be putting them in my systems. No way am I doing that. So these are, I'm basically going through a dispute with AliExpress regarding these. So they cost me, I think it's like £7 each. So yeah, it's quite a lot. You know, when you add all that up, that's a lot of money. You know, so I'm going through a dispute with that. But I'm also looking into a new thing that word goes around that if you buy old CD-ROM drives from like the early 2000s, you can basically shuck the lasers out with them and use them in Dreamcasts, and they're supposed to be like 10 times better, which you all know that CD-ROM drive lasers are just like, basically your discs have got to be totally mauled before it stops reading the disc. So I've actually got a Samsung CD drive coming and an LG one, and they cost me £5 each. So if that's successful, then I will start doing that with the Dreamcast that I flog, because we all know that the lasers for the Dreamcast, I mean, well, they're 23 years old now, you know, so they're on their way. They're on their way, guys, and they're just an absolute nightmare to replace now. So I'm always looking for new ways of replacements. You know, I always want to make sure that any console that I put on eBay I want that buyer to be 100% happy with what they've got. You know, not just for a couple of months. I want to make sure that they've got a console that's going to last them a good few years. And that's my aim with these. So, I also want to give a shout out to Flashback TNT. We've always had like a few messages here and there about me picking up an N64, a GameCube, you know, and things like that, which I have picked up, and I picked up a Wii U as well. But I'm not going to go into that. Right, so, Flashback, here it is. Here's the game, Yoshi's Story. I always remember my brother playing this. And he was here, when was it, a couple of weeks ago to visit, and he couldn't remember the game. And I said to him, says, are you messing? Says, you religiously played that game. And I was like, I was 16 at the time, he was 18. And he loved playing this game. He played it every day. But yeah, beautiful game. Beautiful game. And I just like the it sounds stupid, but I like the noises that Yoshi makes in it, like the da-dum, da-dum. You know, I'm sorry, I know that sounds weird there, but it's just a beautiful game, you know. I have played it, I've played it through, and yeah, just the good memories of it. Just an amazing game. But yeah, and another shout out to Retro Reclaimer. I believe you picked up Skies of Arcadia, mate. Well done. Well done. Long game. I think I played about a couple of hours of this, mate, and as you said, it's like you've just got to have time for these kind of games, you know. RPGs are just, you've just got to have the commitment to playing them, you know, as where I'm like, I play games like the Yoshi Story, you know, quick platformers and things like that, you know, games that I can basically do in a day, they're not weeks, you know. But yeah, so that's my 2 shout outs. So Yoshi Story, I did get a couple other games as well, mate, and Skies of Arcadia. Yeah, so good pickups. So I want to know how much. I don't know if I quite missed it on your video. I'd like to know how much you paid for it, you know, because it's, I think it's gone for like 80, 90 quid now, and it's just, Dreamcast prices are just fluctuating so much now. So much now, and basically with everything that's going on in the economy, you know, like, people haven't got the money and things like that, so, yeah. So, anyway, that's me blabbing on about that just now. Here is basically some, yeah, you'll see it, that there's a few things changed. I'm not going to delve right into it, but you'll see that there's a few new consoles that I've picked up. I've got a Wii, I got that for nothing. I've got some Wii U games and Wii games there. I've got my Wii U sitting under this microfiber cloth because it's an absolute scratch magnet. That's a Game Gear that I'm going to be recapping and flogging on eBay. These are more Dreamcasts that have been fully refurbed, and these are actually on eBay just now. You know, some are with cheap games, and some are just like, you know, the console, and that's it, a couple of controllers and things like that. And here's what I've got left from that bundle that I picked up. This is what I've got left. This is all listed on eBay separately. So yeah, I'm about £1,000 in profit, which I'm really chuffed about.
You'll see there's me N64 flashback and me GameCube. Finally got one. Got them. I love the GameCube though. I love how sleek that is. And how fast it boots a game. Amazing. Amazing. Yeah, so anyway, I'm not going to go into that, but you'll see you've still got them in collection there, mate. They're all there. I've got stuff down there. I'm going to be doing separate videos, guys, over the next few weeks. So, anyway, guys, my next video, I'll try and do, like, I'll show you my retro Brighton station. It's massive. It's massive because, as I said, I had it here. Didn't have the room to work in, but now that I can, you know, fully like recondition the consoles properly now, I'm not rushing. I'm not stressed out trying to do them. You know, getting them on eBay before the 70% fees, seller fees, and all that. I'm actually spending proper time with them, and I love it. I've actually quit my job. I've quit my job, guys, because I'm doing this now. You know, and it's working out for me. So, yeah. So anyway, guys, I'll do 2 more videos for you. You know, my latest pickups as well. You know, a couple of Dreamcasts that I bought from Japan and that. So looking forward to showing them off to you. Right, so I've got to go, guys. I've got a lot to do today. Need to do these today. Get them all cleaned up and get them up on eBay. Right, anyway, guys, enough blabbing on. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Take care, guys.